Data loggers must be programmed before they can make measurements, store data, and do hardware control. Shortcut for Windows is one way to generate a program. Check out our other videos if you'll be using Shortcut. The CR Basic Editor is our full-featured program editor. It has many tools to assist you in writing a functional data logger program. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate some of these features. Hello, I'm Colin Daly of Campbell Scientific in Logan, Utah. In this video, we'll show you how to use your right mouse click to quickly edit instructions without typing. Use syntax highlighting to customize the appearance of your program. I'll show you how to quickly navigate the instruction panel. We'll also look at using comments for troubleshooting and reading the message window for errors. Function keys 9 and 10 bring up a pick list of declared variables and constants. I use bookmarks when I'm working on a large program. The Rebuild Indentation feature keeps the margins lined up nice and neat. There are also keyboard shortcuts, and I'll show you how to turn on and off the instruction panel. Look at the thumbnails below if you want to jump to a particular section. The numbers in parentheses at the left here gives you the approximate time each segment starts. Let's get started. Use a right mouse click to see the options relevant to the cursor's position. Pressing function key 2 is an alternative to using your right mouse click. Once you enter an instruction from the instruction panel, its parameter dialog box appears. Right-click on the destination and you'll see the list of declared constants. Those have a blue C in front of them, and variables with a black P for public. Dimmed variables would have a red D. You can select the variables from this list. This saves typing time and errors. The instruction parameter dialog box can also be brought up by right-clicking on an already inserted instruction. Again, you can right-click to select the destination variable. Right-clicking on other parameters brings up a list of predefined options to choose from. When there are no specific options to select, help for that parameter is displayed. The Previous and Next buttons can be used to move to the previous or next instruction with its parameter entry box opened. This is what you'll see for program lines without instructions and parameter dialog boxes. So remember, use your right mouse click to uncover all sorts of good information. The CR Basic Editor is a text editor. Using syntax highlighting makes your program easier to read and edit. The editor preferences lets you customize font styles and colors. Click View, Editor Preferences. There are 3 tabs: Editor, Vertical Spacing, and Syntax Highlighting. Select the text from the drop-down list box and choose Color and Font Formatting options. Let's select Comments. The default color is a greenish blue. We can change that to purple by clicking that color. You can see what it will look like here. Now let's take a look at the matched parentheses type. These show up in red, making it easier to see groupings in your math expressions. Placing the cursor on an opening or closing parenthesis highlights both halves of the parentheses. Syntax highlighting makes your program easier to read and edit. The instruction panel of the CR Basic Editor contains a list of the instructions in your data logger. These instructions can be selected from this list or typed directly in the program entry window. By default, a list of all instructions is displayed, but this can be filtered by instruction types using the list box above the panel. By selecting Data Tables and Output Processing, you'll see just the instructions related to that topic. Let's take a look at the full list again. Select All. With your cursor on a blank line where you'd like an instruction to be inserted, click anywhere in the instruction panel. Then type the first letter or two of the program instruction you'll need. In this case, we're looking for a maximum, so I typed MA. This jumps your selection to that location in the instruction panel. Now you can insert or get help about that instruction. Remember, put your cursor in the instruction panel to put the focus there, then start typing the first letters of an instruction. It is often useful to provide comments in your data logger program so that when you review it at a later date, you will know what each section of code does. Comments can be inserted into the program by preceding the text with a single quote. Also, commenting out blocks of code is useful for program troubleshooting. Highlight the section to be commented out. Right-click within the highlighted text. Select Comment Block. Those lines will be ignored by the data logger. Follow a similar procedure to uncomment a block. When the program is compiled, the data logger ignores any comments. Time spent commenting programs will pay dividends later. When a program is compiled, the CR Basic Editor checks the program for syntax errors and other inconsistencies. For most of our CR Basic data loggers, the actual compilation of the program takes place in the data logger. For the CR200 series data loggers, a compiled binary image is created and sent to it. The results of the compile check are displayed in a message window at the bottom of the screen. When an error can be traced to a specific line in the program, the line number will be listed before the error. You can see the line number of your cursor location at the lower left corner of the screen. Double-clicking on an error message with a line number will highlight that line. This particular error can be corrected by right-clicking on the variable name and selecting the correct one. Confirm that the error has been corrected by compiling again. It has. We'll have another tutorial on common programming errors and how to correct them. Regardless of your cursor location, function keys 9 and 10 will bring up a pick list of variables already declared in your program. F9 inserts the variable, while F10 overwrites what's there. In this example, we'll change the set point from a fixed value of 3 to an already declared variable. Put your cursor where you want the new variable and press F9. The variable pick list comes up. Select the variable. The variable is inserted, so you have to delete the number 3. Let's undo that and see how F10 differs. Again, with your cursor where you want the new variable, press F10. The pick list comes up. Constants are listed with a blue C, dimension variables with a red D, and public variables have a black P. Select your variable. This time it overwrites what was there, the 3 and the word then. Retype the word then. F9 and F10 are particularly useful when writing expressions or when you need to remember what you called a particular variable. Bookmarks can be added to lines in a CR Basic program. These lines can be quickly navigated using the next, previous, and list bookmark functions. Let's say you used a variable that has not yet been declared. Click the Toggle Bookmark button. That line gets highlighted. The green Go To arrow is used to move the cursor to a specific section of the program. I'll pick the Variable Declaration section, and the cursor jumps to where the public variables are declared. I type in my new variable name and choose the Next Bookmark button, and the cursor jumps back to that line. If you have several bookmarks, you can browse them. All the bookmarks can be removed by clicking the flag with the X or Clear All Bookmarks. Bookmarks don't affect how your program runs, but they do make writing and editing easier. Sometimes copying and pasting portions of a program may cause the margins to go askew. Notice the uneven margin. Select Edit, Rebuild Indentation, or you can type Ctrl-I. Now the margin is aligned. Ctrl-I, or Edit Rebuild Indentations, makes your program easier to read. CR Basic uses the standard Windows shortcuts, such as Ctrl-C to copy and Ctrl-V to paste. Ctrl-Home or Ctrl-N move your cursor to the beginning or end of the program, and so on. The CR Basic Editor has many of its own shortcuts. Select Tools, show keyboard shortcuts. Also, Ctrl-K brings up the entire list. The instruction panel is one of the most widely used features of the CR Basic Editor. There are times, though, when you need to turn it off. For example, if you're working on a long expression, and once it's off, you need to turn it back on. Let's take a look. The instruction panel is on the right. Click the button with the wrench, and it's gone. Click again, and it reappears. The CR Basic Editor is a text editor with many built-in features to help you write effective data logger programs. For more information on the CR Basic Editor, See the LoggerNet manual and the editor's extensive online help. I'll be doing another tutorial on all the help features as well. Please contact a Campbell Scientific application engineer to discuss your application and for answers about CR Basic programming.